I think I was wrong about the big, beautiful bill. I think this thing is going to pump the markets. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, or in other words, the House Spending Bill, has getting a lot of controversy. What this bill in essence is the way the government is going to be run. How taxation's done, what type of spending is going to be done, what's going to be cut, what's going to be added, a whole package of aspects that is being brought to the House and when passed will be enacted in the USA. Now, why this bill is such a controversy is because it basically has a massive tax cut, an increase in expenditure in certain areas, and very, very little cuts in the actual bill. The worries with this is that it's going to increase debt, which is at $36 trillion, and it looks like it's going to increase debt by $2.8 trillion. And at the same time, it looks like it's going to increase tax on the poor, which is a hard sell if you can actually understand what they're trying to do. But there is one thing everyone is missing about this bill, and I understand why it's been set and dated and done the way it is. See, the Trump's big beautiful bill, as stated in the Telegraph, is going to make the wealthy even richer and the poorer even poorer, which is not an easy sell to do. But what they're missing and what they don't understand and what they don't see on how clever this bill actually is right in front of you. I've just read it out and people don't get it. I'll show you another headline. The One Big Beautiful Bill is designed for the wealthy. Listen to what the title is saying. What does the SPX need? What does Bitcoin need? Look, he's even pointing at it. What do they all need? Liquidity. The Big Beautiful Bill is in essence a massive tax cut and an increase in government spending. In other words, a liquidity injection into the economy. What do the wealthy do when they have more disposable income? Do they spend it or do they put it into assets? What does the wealthy, and when I say wealthy, I mean $300,000 and up, right? What do they do with excess cash? They don't spend it. Well, most don't. Most put it into assets, and when they have extra disposable income, they put it into risk on assets. What this bill is going to do is another form, and another way to describe it so you can really get it clear, is a form of quantitative easing. They're going to be spending the government's money by reducing tax income and letting the wealthy invest it into assets, invest it into the S&P 500, and invest it into risk on assets such as Bitcoin. This is why I was wrong. This is why this bill is actually very, very interesting and could bode the next leg up in all of these assets. And why, at the same time, it's so difficult to do, because to do so means kind of screwing over the poor. Anyway, let me know what you think. Catch you guys later.